Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Geoff Norcott!
How's it going? Thank you. I'm going out on tour, so I'm trying out some new stuff. It'll be my first under a Labour government, because obviously, you know, everyone got fucked off with the Tories in the end, but, you know, Labour got in, and obviously, so that's fine. What I never understand with Labour is why they depress the fuck out of everyone. They want a massive majority, and they just come in and where everything is shit, there's no money, bring out your dead, the pox is upon us, it's the worst it's ever been. I don't know why it's in a Scottish accent now, but that's just where it ended up. It was just fucking mental. And like Starmer just sounded depressed right from the beginning, didn't he? 14 years. 14 years. He just sounded like a bloke that hung around too long in a bad marriage, didn't he? 14 years I gave that bitch. 14 years. The thing is, like, some people go, well, you know, he did a good job. He did a good job with Trump, you know. He went over there, created a rapport with Trump. Did he? Or did he just, within about a second of meeting him, pull out a letter going, I've got a letter from the king. I've got a letter from the king. It titles the bearer to queued up at Windsor Castle. Plus other Berlin attractions. 50% off at Frankie and Benny's. You're like, you want to hold that back here? It might be a long 4 years, mate. You won't want to keep that one up your sleeve, but I just don't think he's got his team right. That front bench, man, there's not many characters there. I actually think our esteemed guest tonight, Angela Rayner, should be more at the heart of government, right? Because I don't think Lammy is a very strong foreign secretary. I mean, it was kind of fucking hilarious when Trump got in. Lammy must have been like, oh, man, Should we get over there, Keir? Should we go over there? And in fairness to Labour, they got out ahead of it and they had to go over to Mar-a-Lago. That must have been one fucking awkward trip for David Lammy. He must be like, we good, Donald? Me and you, we good? Because I was just saying, that stuff I said about you being a Nazi and a KKK sympathiser, with me and my mates, that's just banter. That's just like, that's how we, you know, we just give each other shit. I've got a mate called Nazi Nigel, which is like, it's what we do. That's what we do. And then the stuff he must have said to Trump, he must have felt so unclean walking back going, oh, fucking hell. Oh, I even complimented his hair. I praised his achievements as a person of colour. I think you get Angela involved, man, on the trip. That's what you need. You need a good cop and a bad cop. You know, Keir could be a good cop, but look, you want to deal with me because Angela's a fucking lunatic. Jesus Christ, fucking psychopath. That's what you do. You just go on one of these trade negotiations. Just stick 3 Jaegers in Angela. Just get her wound up. Just say, Angela, just so you know, everyone in that room slagging off your family, mate. You know the Italian woman, Maloney, she was saying you got saggy tits. I'm just saying that's what I heard. I'm just saying that's what I heard. Yes, I will hold your earrings. It's kind of funny with Donald at the moment, you know what I mean? Because I got a weird love-hate relationship with him, you know? I enjoy his content. On a content level, he's given us all moments, right? Whatever you think about him. You know, I do also think he's sort of like, you know, like Wrong and Uncle, you're not allowed to see anymore for legal reasons. You know, okay, I don't think he's the greatest guy, but family parties were better when he was there. There's absolutely no doubt about it. He just like, but I don't care where you're coming at. Everyone's got solid reasons to dislike him. I just think that in terms of moments, he's just provided like iconic moments, like when he got nicked and the mugshot. Do you remember? Like, who does that? That was his first thought, was I'm gonna fucking own this mugshot. He's like a diva in some ways. Or when he got shot at, right? He got shot at. He was on the deck, a 78-year-old man. Within seconds, he was up like a West Ham fan at Millwall going, fuck off. You fuck off, mate. You fuck off, mate. Yeah, you fucking better lie down, mate. You better lie down. Yeah, stay lying down. He's lying down because we shot him, Donald. That's what I'm saying. And that's the point, isn't it? Like, I think like his biggest critics and his biggest fans just miss the point that he's a fucking mixed bag. You know, on the one hand, he does some stuff I don't agree, but like he's 78. 78. Just think of the oldest man in your family, right now. Just what are they capable of? Not much, right? They just... You give them a 3-item shopping list, they come back with 2, you call it a win. Whereas... I think 65, like women from the age of 65 onwards, I think they stay a bit sharper, pound for pound. I don't know what it is. I think it's because they wake up powered by their own resentment, you know? It's like, who's pissed me off recently? Who's pissed me off? Because I didn't say it in my 30s, but I'm saying it now. Yeah, I was still trying to be fuckable back then, but that ship sailed. Just lose the women in the room, Geoff. Good work. Yeah, and then there's Elon as well. I mean, it's the thing with Elon. It's another thing. I don't disagree with everything he says. I don't agree. You know, like, he's a mixed... But look, here's the thing about Elon Musk. Whether you love him or not, when I look at him, I sense bellend. That's the problem. I look at him, I go... I can see, you know, if you took a DNA, that's 90% bellend. Like, I'm just saying, if I'd have gone to school with him, I might have done a light spot of bullying. Just a little bit, you know, a little bit of corrective, you know, and it's more for them than you. But then the point is, right, he's the wealthiest man that's ever lived. Maybe being a bit like that just goes with the territory. We can all judge him, but I don't know what I'd be like if I was the wealthiest man in the world. The only insight I get, right, is, you know, when you buy a ticket for Euro Millions, there's that moment where you say, yeah, one lucky dip for Euro Millions, please, love. And then while you're waiting, you're like, fucking 80 million, mate. 80 million, I'll probably give half of that to charity. Yeah. Call it 20 million. Call it $1 million. Let's just... You don't want to leave yourself short. And then you start going through the fantasy of what you do with the money, all the good you could do, you know? Although, well, I'll probably pay off the mortgages for all my friends and family, you know, but I do it as a third party because I wouldn't want them feeling weird about it. But, you know, then they give somebody else credit. I'm like, no, that actually was me. And they're like, oh, so you did want us to know? I'm like, yeah, maybe I did. And stop spending the fucking equity on Bitcoin, you prick. I was like, well, you think you own us, Geoff? Well, yeah, a major shareholder, I would say. And then you find out the charity you set up are selling guns to Houthi rebels. You're like, you know what, love, can I just have a scratch card instead? It's not worth the hassle. This is such a lovely club to try and stuff. I'd love to see some of you on tour, man. I've got a London date on sale in the autumn, but enjoy the rest of the show. Have a great week. I'm Geoff Norcott.
Superb.